Can y'all see me? I feel like I look so dark.
I feel like I look so dark. I feel like I look so dark.
Should I go get my light? I think I'm finna go get my light. Hold on. I'm finna go get my light real quick. There you go. I want to make sure y'all can see me. I want to make sure y'all can see me. See me. Okie dokie. It looks like y'all can see me real good. Okay, that's good. Okay. Let me make sure. Turn it this way. This good. Y'all. Should I close this? Is that what's making it harder to see me? Okay. Close that up. Let me see. Make sure y'all can see your girl. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to be recording on 2 different platforms at the same time. So let's get into it. Hold on. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Check the connection. All right, what's up, y'all? So if y'all new, what's up? It's your girl, Sultry Accessory. I'm actually recording on 2 different places. I'm recording on Instagram as well as Sultry Accessory. So to give y'all a synopsis, I'm 30 years old and I'm deciding to go ahead and pursue entrepreneurship, of course. I like talking about entrepreneurship. I like talking about web design, designing things, Canva, marketing, putting yourself into position, starting your YouTube channel, things of that nature. So if you've never seen me before, I've actually been on YouTube for 13 years, but I've been on YouTube for 13 years in and out, like had this push and pull relationship with YouTube. I've also had like this push and pull relationship when it comes to me and my art, right? And y'all know it's Valentine season and I have some Valentine goodies on the side of me. However, YouTube is seeing a little too much. YouTube seeing a little too much. Y'all see the little. It's okay. It's not that serious. But yeah. So I've been going in and out of like this art and in and out with this tug and pull of 9 to 5 entrepreneurship, 9 to 5 entrepreneurship. And truth be told, I've said here on my channel that, throughout my work history, I've had jobs and then I've not had jobs. I've had jobs and then I've not had jobs. And I've gotten to this place where I'm tired of experiencing that. And it's so crazy because in 2019, God instructed me to make my coloring book. I think my coloring book is in his bag. But yeah, he instructed me to make my coloring book. And the coloring book was to affirm other entrepreneurial spirits and creatives who want to take their talents and pursue like a career or pursue entrepreneurship from their creativity. And here where I live, it's not, I'm gonna be for real, where I live, it's not no art opportunities. It's just not. Like, I've tried to look for jobs that was like things that I know how to do, things that I'm good at, and I just did not find it. And if I did find it, I didn't have the experience to back it up. However, so I've always dabbled in graphic design, web design, YouTube, of course, with the whole video editing. And I've learned all of this between the ages of 10 and 16. So there was a program we had here, and I don't know who put together the program, but I felt like they knew that like the internet and social media was going to take off, because that's all we really learned was like tools towards the future, right? So that very last year when I turned 16, I really was not supposed to go to that program, but because they knew me, like the director, she knew me, and she just got used to me and my mom like signing me up for this program, so she let me go that last and final year. So that last and final year, that's when I actually learned how to video edit, right? And how to get on iMovie. And then they had us like in this news broadcasting sort of setup. So really my background, like, yes, I have my work history background, but I have a background of like media, marketing, web design, just like design all together. And plus, I've always was that girl who got on the computer and just learned how to do stuff like just self-taught. And when I say self-taught, I really mean self-taught. Like, you know how you'll get on a computer, like I'm dating myself back to the XP Windows, like Windows XP, and even a little bit prior to Windows XP. They used to have this application called like the Paint application. And I remember back then just like going on the paint, playing the pinball game, playing solitaire. And on the little paint thing, I would just put chicken scratch on the little paint application. Like, that's how much I liked art. And then of course when I told y'all, like, my grandmother, every time I go to my grandmother's house, I would color for her. Like, she will always have a coloring page from me for me, and she would get it from Rocky Rococo's, however, right? Okay, so every time I went to her house, she had the markers, and every time I colored for her, she's like, "Oh, that's so gorgeous, so gorgeous." My grandmother, like, she doesn't say pretty, she doesn't say beautiful. She says, "It's so gorgeous, it's so gorgeous." And you know what's so funny? Because I remember my papa, right? When my papa and my grandmother were sharing a home together, however, because one passed away, when they were sharing a home together, however. So I remember there was like, "You are a star. You are a star." Like, I remember I used to, like, this dates back so well. So I used to dance like I was Michael Jackson, like at their house. I would. I used to like get in front of them and just start like dancing and stuff, right? And they was like, "You are a star. You are a star." Like, sometimes you be thinking like grandparents and stuff just like say stuff when you're young, just to be saying stuff. But like, no, I think grandparents really know like when their granddaughter or grandson is really gonna be something in life. I don't know. It's something about grandparents that I feel like grandparents really see their grandkids as opposed to the parents. I don't know. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that. Let me know in the chat. Let me know right here in the comments, however, after the replay, however. So yeah, I would sing. So when I grew up, I would sing. I would do performances like during Black History Month. Like, I have a really great memory of like Black History Month. Hey, welcome in. I have a really great memory of Black History Month. And I remember I would be on stage and I would sing and I would dance. I even remember me singing "Lift Every Voice and Sing" there. So I always knew that I was gifted in art, but I never knew what my direction was or where it was going to go. You know what I'm saying? I never knew my direction. I never knew where I was going to go. So it's crazy how when I was young, I was talented, but like sometimes when you're talented or when you're gifted, you literally don't know where your talent, where your gift, or where your skill lies. Like, what can it actually become of? You know what I'm saying? And so now, fast forward after creating my coloring book, right? My coloring book did not get any sales. I'm gonna be very transparent with y'all. My coloring book did not get any sales. Like before, I was embarrassed about it, but now I'm fine saying it. I'm gonna actually go grab it real quick. Okay. Okay. So here is my coloring book, y'all. This is my coloring book. It's called Align by Design, Affirmations for Creatives and Entrepreneurial Spirits. I actually what do you call it? Self-published? Yeah, I self-published this coloring book. It did not get any sales. I'm going to show you why. I'm going to share to y'all why it did not get any sales. Because when I published this coloring book, it was the end of 2019, right? So, you know, the end of 2019, then all of a sudden, boop, I actually start to make me an Instagram page. My Instagram page at the time was Emiliana Designs. And if you go back on this YouTube channel, you will see it said Emiliana Designs, right? Boom. I'm Yana, by the way. So, right. So it was for A Million Designs by Yana. And I just came up with the name Emiliana Designs. Okay. So I tried to promote it, but I actually kind of I think I got sick and I got like overwhelmed. And then plus it was the pandemic. And I just stopped marketing it basically. I basically stopped marketing it. So it did not get any sales. So with that being said, then once the pandemic left, I didn't know where my health was. I'm gonna be so for real. Like I just like, you know how you just like you don't feel the best, but you don't know what's really going on. So I didn't feel like my normal self. So then after the pandemic happened, and like yeah, after the pandemic happened, but like after like what year is that? 2022, I actually was trying to leave where I live now. And I left, I took my suitcase, everything. I was gonna stay there. But what happened was, I'm telling you, it be setbacks. Like life is not easy. Like nobody life is linear. My life is not linear in the slightest. Okay? My life is not linear in the slightest. Like it's like you overcome something, okay, then there's some stuff. Okay, you overcome something, it's some stuff. Or you might be in that stuff for a while, however, okay? So then suddenly I had lost 2 family members in a short span. Okay? You think I was concentrating on getting this up? No. No. My world just got so discombobulated, it was not even funny. So now I'm here and it's 2025. And I'm like, girl, I'm like, it's time for you to republish this coloring book. I want you to have an audience this time for your coloring book before you even decide to republish it. So yes, I did create a coloring book. It's super beautiful. It didn't get any sales. And I'm gonna show it to y'all. Okay, so hold on. Let me cover this up. No, wait. I'm not even gonna show the page. I'm not even gonna show that page. It's okay. Okay, so it says this coloring book is dedicated to all my bright, beautiful, and talented souls who've watched my YouTube channel or will somehow align my spirits to this very passion project of mine. We must tune out others' perspectives and listen to our inner voice. We are all aligned by design. So the reason why I made this coloring book is not just because God instructed me to make this coloring book, but I made this coloring book to get over my, I guess you could say my for me to get over my resentment with my father, which we've already, sat down and talked about it, however, and everything is, settled and into a better place at this point. You know what I'm saying? Thank God, right? Thank God. But the thing that I was, one of the reasons, I'm not gonna get super deep into it because nobody needs to know. But one of the things is that my dad is so 9 to 5, 9 to 5, 9 to 5. And my brain was like, entrepreneurship, entrepreneurship, entrepreneurship. So that's where me and my dad like tussled. It's like, he's like, I want you to get 9 to 5 so you have insurance or, benefits or to be stable or however. And I'm over here drawing like, no, I really like want to pursue like art. Like this makes me feel comfortable, like art and computers and all this stuff that everyone's doing now. Like I've already learned video editing and web design, all of that. Boom. So I just felt like spirit was gravitating me towards entrepreneurship versus a 9 to 5. And then on top of that, every time I would have a regular job, the regular job would push me out. So for an example, during the pandemic, the pandemic pushed me out. The job I had prior to the pandemic, that job got bought out. Okay? And then after the pandemic, I had a job somewhere and they gave me limited hours. And then that's happened repeatedly in my past too, where like I will work somewhere and then we'll get a new manager. And then the new manager wants to give the old people limited hours and give all the new people those remaining hours. Like it was always something that came with these jobs that I would try to get. You know what I'm saying? And then, of course, you have the workplace jealousy and the managers who feel some type of way. And, it's under the bridge for me now because I want to go in a different direction. So, yes, this is where it stems from, is not just me coloring with my grandmother or coloring for her, but actually aligned by design is resentment because I was pushing and pulling with the idea of my dad saying 9 to 5 and I'm thinking entrepreneurship, entrepreneurship, entrepreneurship. So I make this coloring book and God told me to title it Aligned by Design. And it basically means to align to the way that I have originally created you to be. And let me tell you something super ironic. Something super ironic. It's a girl on TikTok. Not that I'm into like psychic readings or anything like that. But or like numerology that these people talk about here on TikTok. I should say here on TikTok because this is not TikTok. But she told me a little bit about numerology. And I was already getting this feeling that like, oh, I need to be working towards entrepreneurship. I need to be working towards entrepreneurship. Like, even though I make this coloring book and this coloring book did not sell, I'm still like, entrepreneurship. Oh, I didn't even show y'all the pages. Let me go through it. So this is an affirmations coloring book for for creatives and entrepreneurial spirits. So I'm going to tell you a couple reasons why I made some of these pages. Okay, I want to republish this coloring book. Okay, and if you're interested in the republish, let me know, because once I get a good handful of people that actually want me to republish it, I will republish it. Okay, so this one says create your own scene, lights, camera, action. Okay, so the reason why I make this page, remember we're talking about entrepreneurial spirits. The reason why I make this coloring page is because this was the camera that I used when I did YouTube way back in 2011. I think I got this camera probably 2014, 2013-ish. And this was my vlog camera. It's the Sony Nex 3N or the Sony 3N Next. I'm not sure how it goes. But this is the camera that I actually use. And some people enter entrepreneurship through their cameras, through YouTube content. So that's why I put create your own scene, lights, camera, action, boom. Okay, it's for entrepreneurial spirits, like people who just see differently than outside, people who see outside of their 9 to 5. Someone who wants to create something for not just themselves, but for a greater purpose. You feel what I'm saying? So boom. That's one reason why I made that one. I made accept who you are and stand by your own definition of beauty. The reason why I made this coloring page was because some girls, they choose to do entrepreneurship through braiding hair, which thus I know how to braid my hair. I literally just did it. Right? But I'm not a person that be like, yo, I braid hair. Like, yes, if your daughter need a quick little style, okay, boom. But like, I'm not one of those people that know how to make it last forever and ever and ever. That's not me. You know what I'm saying? So anyhow, right. So that's not me. But that's why else I put accept yourself for who you are and stand by your own definition of beauty. Because a lot of times, a lot of these girls out here, they're just comparing themselves to the next girl, and it's like, no, you don't need to compare yourself to the next girl. Like you got your standard of beauty, and she got her standard of beauty. Like there's no point of even like sizing yourself against the next girl. Like period. As long as you feel good in your own skin, then that's it. That's your standard of beauty. You know what I'm saying? So that's also why I made that one. So this one's of a dancing girl, because one of the hobbies that I have is dancing, right? And then some people actually make careers out of dancing, right? And it's almost like creatives back in the day were teased. Like when I was coming up, if you are a creative, you're like teased, and everyone's like, oh, get a real job. Even till this day, like people who do YouTube, they'll have people in their comment section talking about like, get a real job, get a real job. Little do they know they actually making a good amount of money. You know what I'm saying? Or if they're not making, like career salary, at least, they bringing in thousands. You know what I'm saying? From just getting on their camera and doing YouTube videos. However, so I made this one. It says, live life with intention and execution. It'll make your soul dance. Okay, so I made this one too. So, and I even have one. I'm gonna share one more with y'all. I want to share the whole coloring book. I never like to share the whole coloring book. Okay, so I have this one. Now I recommend y'all use colored pencils, because the marker is just gonna seep through, as y'all can probably tell. But this one's actually of a lady at her desk, and it says, I possess the qualities needed to be extremely successful. So it's just affirming who you are in the journey and on your road to entrepreneurship. So that's this coloring book. And yeah, and I've been had a YouTube channel. But did I get like an audience that was like, I should say loyal or like stuck to me? No. Okay, because like I said, I kept going in and out of doing YouTube. But when I actually came to YouTube, I do have a video on YouTube where I think it's like 4K views at this point. It might be even more. But that's when I actually got the coloring book. I started crying when I unboxed it. And I kind of shared my little journey there, but there's that. So now I have turned 30. This is now after losing 2 family members, and I'm like, yo, what is you about to do? Like, what are you about to do with your life? So I went back to my iPad, y'all. I went back to my iPad and I got to drawing. And one of the things that I drew that has to do with this video today with Valentine. So this is one of the things that I drew right here on my iPad. I'm going to turn this back on for y'all. Okay, there we go. This is one of the things that I drew on my iPad. And I do sell wallpapers. I sell wallpapers for your iPads, for your phone, for your computer. So if you need a Valentine's wallpaper, I got you. Okay. I got you. So I have this one. This one, I'm going to show it a little bit closer. So this one is like a vintage black and white doll up Valentine. I call it the strawberry wine fine wallpaper. So yes, this is what is in my shop right now. And I have another version of it. Okay, I'm going to show you all of them. So what I have in my shop. And also what's in my shop is right here on the side of me. So I have, let me show you. What we look for? Oh, okay. Like what we looking at. Okay, so this is the pink version right here of it. This is the pink version. This is for sale and it's in my shop, of course, under the Dolled Up Sweetie collection. Okay. And then I also have this one. Y'all probably see this a lot of times, but I made this one too. I drew this one as well. These are my drawings. These are not AI made. These are not from Pinterest. These are what I drew. And then I also have this version right here. So I have like this cloudberry version as well. So yeah, that's what I got, y'all. And yeah, so I have that in the shop as well as if you like coloring pages, I do have 2 coloring pages for y'all. So the coloring pages that I have, oh, here they go. I'm like, I just had them. Okay, so the coloring pages that I have, y'all, I have this one. This one is self-love. So if you want to get that for Valentine's Day, I have this in my shop along with this one. This one right here, which is the couple. And then I was gonna put this one on the site, but I have to tweak it a little more because the coloring pages, this one's not on the site. I was gonna put them there, but this and this are on the site together for you to get. Yet with my coloring pages, I make it so that y'all learn how to color it on your iPad. Yes, you can print them out, but I design them so they work on your iPad so you can color it within the Procreate app. And that is an iOS, meaning Apple only, iPad and iPhone only app that you can find. Okay? It's not on Android. So yes, I have these in my shop. And then lastly, what I also have in my shop for this Valentine's Day is I have these cute little mini tote bags right here. As y'all can see, I got these cute little mini tote bags. And I have them in different, what do I say? Different styles. Okay, so yeah, strawberry. I got strawberry, y'all. I got a bunch of different bow styles. So I'm going to just show y'all all 3 of the bow styles. Okay, this, a hot pink bow style. I got the light pink bow style, and I have the pearls. This is mother pearl right here. But yes, the hot pink, the light pink, and the pearl. So these are the little ones that I have. And yes, I sat up here and thought about like what's the little cute thing I could have for Valentine's. So yes, this is going to be in my not going to be, it's already there. So like if you visit my website now, it's already there, okay, for y'all to purchase. If y'all are watching this video right now, y'all let me know like when you order from me, if you order one of these from me, in my chat bubble, let me know what one do you want though, because I did not list all of the different ones I had. I just took a picture of a few of them and put them onto the website. So once again, I'm gonna show you the ones that I have. So I showed y'all those. And then we have these 3 other styles, okay? So we have this butterfly. Okay, we got this heart, this pearl heart. Super cute, right? Got this little pearl heart. And we got Miss Bougie, okay? And FYI, we have more bougies than any other one. What I was gonna say. So the reason why I chose to put these in the little Valentine's thing is because 1, they're adorable, but 2, it's like let's say you carry a big old tote bag. Like the girls like tote bags because they can carry a lot of stuff in their tote bag. But the downside to tote bags is you can't find your stuff. So if you got little small things like your headphones, your glosses, if you got like your Starbucks gift card, like these are really good for finding what you need really quick as opposed to having a big giant tote bag. Cause don't nobody like even when you standing behind somebody and you're in the store and they just going through their big old giant tote bag trying to find their cards and stuff. Like, no, you need you one of these. Have you a cute little gift card, put your glosses, put your headphones all in here. All of that is going to be easy for you to find, okay? So like I said, we have different styles. We definitely have different styles. We have strawberry. I can't say bows because we have 3 different versions. We have 3 different versions. So we have the hot pink one. Y'all can see the pearl one, as y'all can see. And we have the, wait, did I say that wrong? The light pink one. The light pink one, the hot pink one, and the pearl. Okay. So those are the 3 bows that we have. Okay. And like I said, we have more bougie bags. This one right here. And we have this heart one. And then we have the butterfly. I don't think y'all saw the strawberry. The strawberry. That's not the strawberry. The strawberry. Okay, so this one is the strawberry right here. Okay, and then look. I was like, this is so cute. Like, look. Look. Y'all see this little shopping cart? Shop with me. I thought this was so stinking cute. But like, look. Oh, also, I want to show y'all something. So on the back of these bags, there's a mini pocket right here. Oh yeah, by the way, you can use this as a coin purse. Like that's what everybody was saying. Oh my god, use it as a coin purse. Yes, you can definitely put your change in here. Like if you gotta go to the laundromat, because I be having to go to the laundromat real bad. So you can use these to put your quarters in here, your glosses, your gift cards, just so you can find your stuff easier than looking all through your tote. How much inventory did you start? Because I'm thinking of trying to find manufacturer. How many? Honestly, I just started with 16. Just real low. Start with 16. See if you can sell those 16. And then just, I don't know, just start with a number and then see what you can do with it. Okay. So, by the way, on my phone, like I said, what else is in my shop? So, not just you can put it on your iPad, but you can put it on your phone. So this is how it looks on my phone right here. The wallpaper that I drew. And then also, let me see. I'm going to try to show y'all my other ones and how it looks on my phone. I really don't want to be scrolling all day, but let me see. I'm going to just show you an example picture because my phone is so sporadic. But yeah, this is how it looks on the iPad if you were to get the wallpaper on your iPad. And then this is how it would look on your phone. This is how it will look on your phone. And I don't know if here goes the other version. This one right here. This is the pink one. You can choose whichever color scheme you want. It's like between two different color schemes. So here is the black and white one. If you want to go for like the more vintage or timeless vibe, we have that. And I don't know if I did the other one. I don't think I did the other one. But the other one, I don't think it's on my phone. But the other one, like I said, looks like, hold on. The other color scheme of that version looks like this. So yeah, once again, I did draw these. These did not come from Pinterest. These did not come from no app or anything like that. These wallpapers are 1975. They're 1975. Because once again, I drew them. So I want some drawing credit. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, I don't know how people regularly make wallpapers. I really don't know. Like when we be on like, what are those called? The Galaxy theme. I don't know if you got a Samsung or if you got a iPhone. But when you go on these Galaxy theme apps and you look to search for a wallpaper, I'd be like, these wallpapers is boring. I'm like, I don't like these wallpapers. I don't like these icons. I don't like these widgets. Like, let me show you. Let me get my other iPad. Oh, wait. I'm filming on it. Dang. I was going to show you my other iPad. Like, when you go to, like, customize your iPad and you go on those apps, it'd be like you be trying to look for the free stuff. I'm not going to lie. You be looking for the free stuff, right? Unless it's a really nice thing. Like, even on my phone, I customize my phone to where, like, let me show you for an example. So on my phone, I customized it so that it's pink, right? As y'all can see. Y'all can see my call log. I don't care. It's all scam likely. I don't care, right? Okay, boom. So then when you go to the contacts, then it has like this cute little background on it when you scroll or however. Okay? And then what else you was gonna do? Yeah, so when you go on these apps, you be looking at these themes and you like, these themes suck. I be like, I be looking at it and I'm like, I could make so much better themes, icons, and wallpapers and this. I'm like, this stuff is ugly. Okay, because don't nobody want no plain, boring phone. That's why the girls be getting cute cases, changing up their wallpapers, and it's Valentine's Day. Why not get somebody a cute case? Why not get somebody a tote bag or a phone wallpaper for them to have? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Because I'm loving it. But, yeah, I'm just deciding to take entrepreneurship seriously and to take my art and to take my craft seriously and to start with making digital products first. I already know how to sell digital products. I already have my website set up. I've already done that because I did it myself. Like setting up a website took me a long time. But guess what? I've been unemployed for for that long. right? I've been unemployed for that long. So it was like, okay. So I literally said to myself, right? But then I felt the pressure. It's like I felt the pressure from the spirit, which is God, right? It was like, if you don't go, if you don't go and make you a website by now, like you learn web design when you're 10, 11, 12, 13. You learn that. Then you learn magazine design when you were 14. And y'all, and I said this before, I did not know what I was doing when I made that coloring book. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know how to piece together a coloring book. But then when I went to that program, boop, in my mind, I was like, you should use that program that they taught you to piece together that magazine when you was at that program. And I was like, oh my God, that is a great idea. I literally used that program to piece together that coloring book. Yes. And produced a coloring book. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that my grandmother giving me coloring pages over and over and over was going to make me create my own coloring book, was going to make me come here at 30 years old and to create a brand and to show other people who knew that God, right, was going to tell me to motivate other people through me starting to take myself serious. And that's the message that I want to get across for everyone else, is that I want you to take whatever your talent, your skill, your ability, what your gift is, take it serious, because there's a reason why you have it in the first place, right? There's a reason why God gifted you that talent, that skill, that ability in the first place. Like, even like a lot of people, what really bothers me that I've heard people say on TikTok is like, they're like, I don't have no skill. I don't have no hobbies. I don't have no interest. I don't think, like, girl, what? No, you have something, and it's something about you. Like, everybody has something about them that is valuable and that is worthy to be able to be monetized. Why aren't you letting it become monetized? And I literally had to sit back and like ask myself and evaluate myself, and like, why are you just letting your talents go to waste? Like, why are you just sitting on your talents? Like, even if you know how to coordinate things, like, if you know how to coordinate some event, you know how to make like treat tables, you know how to decor or whatever you know how to do. That's a gift, that's a talent. Other people don't know how to do it, or they don't want to do it, and they're looking for someone to do it when they have like events, gatherings, like not even just regular parties, like trade shows and expo centers. I'm talking off of stuff that I like, but I'm just saying, like, whatever your gift, whatever your talent is, go ahead and do it, because I was like, because for the longest of time I said, like, I wanted to do like I have been to the merchandise mart in Chicago. I did do a trade show. I loved it. It was fun. Boom. I was like, that is one of my biggest accomplishments. But guess what? It was not my products. It wasn't. It was a different small business owner, but I love that experience. Going out of town, going to Chicago, the merchandise mart, setting up in this big old giant expo center, and they got like the food court over here, and then everybody's just mixing and mingling, talking about their business, talking about their products or however. I love that, right? And there's a part of me that like miss my old job, my job that I had before the pandemic. So the job that I had before the pandemic, I was actually a luxury consignment handbag seller. So let's say, for an example, you was looking for Louis Vuitton, or you was looking for Hermes, or you were looking for whatever the other Chanel, right? We would have Louis Vuitton, Chanel, and Hermes for you, but it'll be on consignment, which is basically resale. Um, a handbag somebody already had, what they call secondhand, like Fashion File, like what's that other one? The Real, yes. So that's the job that I had before the pandemic ended. And I literally, it felt like I just found that job and the job got wiped away. That's literally my work history. I will have a job and then I go, whoop, literally. And I just like, you know what? I'm tired of that. Or I'll have a job, it'll be seasonal, and then it'll go, whoop, because it's done. Like, okay, whoop, temporary. I'm like, come on now. Like, it was time for me to bet on myself. Like, that's all life just kept telling me, is that it's time to bet on myself. Okay. So here I am with my wallpapers, my coloring pages, and my accessories. And then so towards the future, what I actually want to do, since I'm selling wallpapers for your devices, I'm like, why not start selling phone cases as well? Like anything that has to do with, the reason why I like design in the first place is because you change the atmosphere. I like changing my atmosphere, right? So when you use certain colors, it gives you a certain mood. It gives you a certain vibe. That's why the girls like pink and red during Valentine's Day, because pink and red makes you feel in tune with your feminine side. They're not using purple and black. No, because that does not give you the feels of Valentine's. That doesn't give you the feels of feeling your feminine essence. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I mean. That's why I like design and I like changing up the colors, because it changes the atmosphere. It gives you a whole different mood. So like, let's say for an example, that's why I do like wallpaper refreshes, or even refresh to your website, right? All around digital design coach. However, you need a refresh to your website. Why? Because you want it to give off a different feel. You want it to give off a different mood. You feel what I'm saying? So that is changing up your atmosphere and creating a space that you feel comfortable in. And so as a digital design coach, I want to help you start your websites, okay? Getting you prepared to get ready to put yourself onto YouTube and to design your YouTube channel so that it's conducive to producing more and more viewers, because your viewers will understand what you are about and what you represent, what they can expect onto your channel. So I'm an all-around digital design coach. Let me be honest. I'm not necessarily a business coach. I'm gonna give it to you straight. I'm the girl that you go to for visuals. I am the girl that you go to for visuals and the functionality. The visuals and the functionality. I'm not the behind the scenes, your analytics, your this and your that. Woo! Because that is what I have to start learning. That's what I'm gonna have to get into the groove of. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, I just wanted to come on here and introduce what all I have going. And then if you were to buy a tote bag, of course you're gonna get one of these baggies within it. It'll just go right in the bag, however. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say. So I'll see y'all in my next one. It's your girl Yana from Sultry Accessory with the Dolled Up Sweetie collection. I will put on YouTube, this is Instagram, okay? On YouTube, I will put my site link in the description box. And then on Instagram, y'all know where people's links is in the bio. So if you're from YouTube, if you want to just click the link on my Instagram bio, that's cool too. Dolled Up Sweetie is my Instagram. Okay, so just so y'all don't get confused. Sultry Accessory is my YouTube. Dolled Up Sweetie is the collection of Valentine goods. I might keep Dolled Up Sweetie because I'm kind of getting used to the name. You know what I'm saying? For like just my art shop itself, but sultry accessory is where I digital coach. You feel what I'm saying? So my whole website is for digital design coaching and also my art shop. Okay. So I see y'all. I hope y'all have a good day and make sure y'all align by the sign. Ooh, 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 ooh.